Well, this is an exciting week for Austin.
I began our conversation with Austin Transit Partnership head Greg Canally by asking about the significance of Tuesday's announcement of the final plan for Project Connect.
The Austin Transit Partnership is really proud to unveil our Austin Light Rail Implementation Plan, which includes a Phase 1 light rail system going from 38th Street through downtown, down on Congress to Old Torf, and out to Yellow Jacket on Riverside. This is a on-street two-line system, and it's a light rail system that Austin's been talking about for years. And it's a system that connects jobs, it connects destinations, and it connects to affordability, and it connects Austin to each other. So we're really excited about, after a fantastic community engagement process over the last 6 weeks, that we're here to recommend a light rail plan that really reflects the community input that we've heard over these last weeks.
I know you got a lot of feedback, but what was it kind of ultimately that led to this recommendation? Obviously, we know that there were, what, 4, 5, 6 kind of different versions. How did we get from those, narrowing it down to this?
Yeah, it's great. I think two things. First of all, it's rooted in expertise and planning and engineering and financial expertise to make sure that we will live within our means, but also the community input.
What would you say to people who might be disappointed that this doesn't go to the airport, you know, in the initial phase?
We were able to put in here a priority extension. We heard loud and clear from the community the desire to get out to the airport. And if the certain conditions are met, certain financial conditions, if we can find additional funding with either local partners or the federal government, we have an opportunity to, in part of this phase, expand out to the airport, as well as going a little bit further north up to Crestview.
I also asked Canally if he's concerned about criticism and challenges to Project Connect coming from Republicans in the Texas legislature.
Well, I would say this, the Austin voters, the local voters, almost 60% of them approved moving forward on this. And, you know, Austin is one of the economic engines here in the state of Texas, and we want to keep creating jobs. We want to keep creating affordable jobs, and we are going to keep moving forward on advancing the Austin Light Rail on behalf of our voters.
What do you hope the impact of this will be as we head into the years ahead, as Austin obviously continues to grow?
Well, I think first and foremost, we're going to be connecting to existing jobs, over 100,000 existing jobs. We're going to connect to overall 200,000 new jobs as the system and Austin grows. I think this gets to be a catalyst for a different type of affordable and sustainable growth. We've seen that around the country. I think Austin, though, can do it in a really special and unique way, because that's how we do things here.